Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. So welcome to this year's Pastelloween YouTube hop for 2019. So this hop will go on starting today, and we will pick our winners on October the 14th. So guys, make sure you come back and check October the 14th. But better yet, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss anyone's announcement on the winner. So really quick on the rules: you must be 18 or over and live in the US. You must be a visible subscriber to all the channels, as well as comment on all the channels. Okay guys, so in the hop lineup, My Crafting World, Anna Rodriguez, and then there is Paper to Masterpiece, which is Jessie, Creative Life, which is Deborah Adams, Polite Creations, which is Natasha, Salty Beach Scrapper, which is Kimmy, and Lexi Lou, which is Lexi. Guys, everyone has an amazing that they are sharing with you. And yeah, so let me really quickly share mine. Excuse me. So I made a couple of things, and one of the things that I felt like I needed in my little scene on my tabletop was a candy bowl. So this candy bowl, this is just one of the it's not even a candy bowl. I think it's a fish bowl from the Dollar Tree. And these are over in the floral section. They have these plastic bowls. And I was going to paint the entire thing, and I decided not to because I wanted some of the candy wrappers to be showing through. So I just took a sponge and dabbed some paint on there just to give it some color because, you know, it was clear. And then all I did was I put some little gems here and there. And then I put some pink pom-pom trim at the bottom along with a strip of bling. And this is one of the, you know, what I'm not even sure. It's not a candlestick holder or anything like that. It was at the Dollar Tree. It's just a skull on a little stand, and I went ahead and used the stand, and it is glued on there, so it's not going to come off. I did use E6000, so it's not going to come off. And then I put a bow tie right here, and then I painted the skull because it was, that yellowish color that they put on everything. So I went ahead and painted the skull, and then I went over, some of the lines with the with my paint marker. So that is the candy bowl that I have made, and I'll insert a picture in the end because of my camera angle. You can't actually see it standing up. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute. I think it's adorable. And he is pink. I used some flat backs for the eyes, and I put a little bling right in the center for the for the pupil, I guess. But yeah, so he was super cute. That was the first thing I made. And then on the second thing, my BFF sent me something, and she just thought it was so adorable. So the back, it was just a plastic, one of those plastic frames, really thin, plastic black frame. And it had it has a picture on the front. You can see some of the paint. I painted the frame, and I made it pink. So I painted the frame pink, and I used some paint from Walmart, Rust-Oleum. It was Pink Candy, I believe the name of the paint. And so I did take her out of here because I didn't want any of the paint to, get on the picture itself. So I took the picture out of here, and then I painted the frame. I did put a piece of paper over this area right here because I didn't want the paint to get on there, because I wanted to make sure that the picture stuck on there and didn't come off. So I painted the frame, and of course you saw that it's that black frame. And then I just took some of the in gold, and all I did was I dabbed it on a sponge. And then I took the sponge and I went over, some of the areas so you could see a little more detail on there. And this is how it came out. And I put little bling pieces in the eye sockets on the little skulls that are in the corners. And I went over, you know, and then I put a bling all the way, going all the way around. And again, I just went over some of the raised areas, and there's another skull, just so I could detail, you know, some of the you know, some of the frame. So anyway, that lady sure is pretty. And then she turns into this. So super, super cute. And on the top, she did have, I just put a bow right here with the spider, and this was a ring, and I just cut off the ring part and glued that on there. And then she did have flowers on her head, so I went ahead and just made a little cluster of flowers. They're all different types of flowers. And then I tucked an eyeball back in there because I love to tuck things into my project. So anyway, and then she did have a little, you know, brooch with a flower on there. So I went ahead and put another flower there. I put a black spider on there, and I put an eyeball on, you know, under this flower as well. And over here in this corner, I put it's like a rose gold spider web, and I just put some little bling pieces here and there just to make it pop a little bit more. So that was the second thing that I made, and I just thought it came out so adorable. I just love the way it came out. So guys, I hope you like it too, because this is one of my giveaways. So yeah, she is adorable, and then she turns into this. Yeah, I just thought that was so cute. So that was the second item I made. And then the third one was, so this is I made a mini album. So, but I made its own little holder. And so let me show you the holder first. It's just a little box that holds the mini album. And the little box is so adorable. I just put a little tombstone here. And the paper that I used was the Michael's Pinkaboo paper. So all I did was I made I cut a tombstone, and I cut it out of the, I think this is 5mm foam from Hobby Lobby. And I put the RIP there, put some little bling pieces to, you know, give it a little bit of, you know, bling. And then I put this tiny little bow on the top, put some flowers at the bottom, and oh my goodness, look at that. Aren't they just adorable? They do have Winkostella. I don't think it's showing up very well, but they have Winkostella. And then this little guy I had painted for another project. I had painted some extra ones, and I used one right here. I used an eyeball in the back. And then this is from the paper pad as well. It says Spooky. And this is a little wooden spider that I used some gold Winkostella on. And again, you don't see the, you know, the sparkle very, very well. But, you know, of course, we know Winkostella sparkles. So it's got a little glitter, you know, in there. But I put a little bling piece. I put a little bow in there. And I needed, you know, just a little pop of color. So that bow did the trick for me. And then all the way around, I used this Boo ribbon, and my BFF sent me that from out of state. And yeah, thank you, BFF. And for the little feet, I love to put feet on my projects. For the little feet, I just used some finials, some wooden finials. I had gotten at Hobby Lobby for something else, and I painted them pink, put some bling around this right here, and made feet for it. There you go, guys. It stands up. I covered the inside so that when the photo album or the mini album is out, it still looks pretty on the inside. And I just love this Pinkaboo paper, guys. I just love it. So that is the little box. And then for the photo album, the mini album, on the front, I used one of the paper pages, one of the pages, and I just love these pumpkins. They are so beautiful. And again, I just put flowers on the top. That is, they come with flowers. If you can see that it's got the flowers on there. It comes with flowers printed on there, and all I did was put some other flowers on the top. And Okay, so for the spider web, I used the silver Wink of Stella just to break up those, you know, those perfect lines and make it look a little, you know, spookier, if you will. And then I went some of this, I put some of this bling all the way, you know, going around the spider web. And then I put it throughout here and there. Here's another piece of spider web. This little web is just from the same paper collection, and I just cut it out of something a little lighter than the background. I used some cheesecloth for the back, and again, I put some bling on there. And then I used another pink spider that I had painted, and that one has a little bling on the back as well. So that is the front. I did use black for the entire mini album, and on this side, I just used a purple, like a lavender colored seam binding, crinkled seam binding. And then I put a black flower right in the center there. And I put some little pink pearls at the end of the bow, the tails. And that is the front of the mini album. And then on the side, all I did was put some of this fun fur on there. And then I made a little charm, and I had so much fun making this, looking for the colors to match. And it's a little owl, there is a little flower there, and all the this idea I got from another charm that I had gotten, and they used buttons for the bottom of the you know, of the bead to hold it in. And there is a little bat. And yeah, this was fun, guys. So this, you can, I like charms at the end of my mini albums, but of course you can remove it and do, you know, what you wish with it, because this is part of the giveaway, and it's yours to keep and do whatever you want with. So there is the little ghost right there. It's so super cute. Okay, guys. So, and on the back, it's really plain. It's just got the other half of that front piece of paper or sheet of paper, and it's got my ticket on there. And this goes through the mini album, and I'll show you that in just a minute here. So when you open it up, the first page, it opens this way. The first page, all I did was put this is up on dimension, and this is a little cut apart from the paper collection, or from the paper pad, along with a flower. And I just blinged up this cute little spider that was on there already. So he is super, super cute. And then this is the first page, and I fussy cut the little pumpkin, and I put a little leaf on there, and he is good to go. So you can put, I think I measured it, and I believe you can put a whole 4x6 photo on there. And I have one right here. And you may have to, well, actually you can put it over the pumpkin. So an entire 4x6 photo fits on there. And then each page has a little insert for more photos. And this, they all have, I don't think they're all the same. No, they're not all the same print, but they are all matted on the front. So that goes in there. And then right here, I just punched it out with the Martha Stewart punch, and I inked the edges. And then on the next page, this is another one from the cut apart, one of the cut apart pages. And I left them rather simple because, you know, you can put your entire 4x6 photograph on there. So I left them kind of simple so that you don't have to cut down the photograph if you don't want. And this is just a picture of my daughter and me. Oh, my baby. Okay, so, and again, this is the insert for that one. And then on the next page, it's another cut apart. And on this one, personally, I would probably cut a photograph to fit this area right here, because this is so, so pretty. And then the next page, that one has the ghosts again. This is the next page. This one has the little pumpkin that I cut out, that I fussy cut. There's that mat. And then this page, that mat. And this one again has the little pumpkin that I fussy cut. And this is the last page, and this one also has a pumpkin. I added a flower to the pumpkin. And this is from the paper pad also. And you know, you can journal right there, and you can put a photo here and or here. And then I just put little blings on the house, and then the little bats right there, and the eyes I colored in gold. There you go, guys. Now this particular album is called a matchbook mini album, and I can do a tutorial for you guys later. It's not going to be today, but here is the inside, and that the pearls is what separates the pages so that they're not laying flat up against each other. And I just thought that was so adorable. I had seen a tutorial, and the lady was, even see if I can, the lady that was that was doing the tutorial, she was using pony beads. But when I opened up my bead box, and when I saw the pink beads, I thought, oh my gosh, that's perfect. You can see them this way. I mean, you can see them when they're standing up, but I just thought that would look so adorable. I think, you know, I love the way the pink beads looked in there. So that's what I used. And then I just put some more boo ribbon on the end of the book front and back pages, because I want this to last as long as possible. And there you go, guys. That is my project share for the Pastelloween YouTube hop. So what you can win is this mini album right here, along with this girl right here. This is my project share. This is my prize. Guys, you'll have about 48 hours to contact each of the hop participants that are giving away things on their channels. So I encourage you guys to go check them out. There are some amazing projects out there, and check back on the 14th. If there are any videos up before then, check them out, guys. But these, you know, these guys are very talented, and I've learned a lot from each and every one of them. All right, guys, hope to see everyone at a later date, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by.